Hello everyone and welcome to some more rapid action on leeches. I'm gonna play at least one game. It's a 10 plus 0 minute game, so if we both spend all of our time, it's gonna be a 20-minute video. We're gonna leave it at that. But if we finish it a bit sooner, we might throw in one more. So let's start with e4 as we usually do. Our opponent is Odvan Cabuloso from Brazil. With a question mark rating. That means he's still playing the initial 20 games to be rated, and we're gonna play bishop to c4, as that often can lead to the Evans Gambit. But he goes for pawn to f5, which of course is very nice. I don't know how to play this, but I know it is considered best to capture, so that's exactly what we're gonna do, and he will show us why maybe it's not the best course of action. All right, so what do we do with the knight? That is obviously the first question. Next, the d5 is coming, so we also have to be ready for that. I'll play d3. I'm not going to play his game. I'm going to sacrifice a piece. And we now have a piece for 2 pawns, which is kind of okay. Let's play c3. No need to rush anything. Okay, he's going to play d5. We're even going to throw in a nice d4. And let's just play with the 2 extra pawns. And he will now try to consolidate and win the pawn back. So now bishop to g5, obviously we will try to win the 3rd pawn as well. If we get the 3rd pawn, then it's not really even a piece sacrifice. Yeah, okay, so of course he's going to play that. We're going to castle to safety. We don't want... doubling our pawns here doesn't really do anything. We just give him a free d4 square for his knight. And with his pawn on d4, he's kind of limiting his knight, and he's not going to be castling kingside anytime soon. So we might as well play rook e1. Always a nice move. If we have anything that we could throw in prior to rook e1, I would do it. But yeah, the bishop doing good work here. The f5 pawn defended. Okay, so g6. He goes for the counterattack. I like it. He wants to open up the h file for his rook, but I don't see that working out for him. Yeah, he couldn't capture back because the queen captures on f6. So he's not doing all that great here. Like, I think just g7 wins the game on the spot. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this is not the best. Okay, so he has to do something. If there's anything better than capturing, I could do that, but I could also capture the knight with the queen and then promote the pawn to queen, but capturing the rook is, I believe, better. Yeah. Is there anything else I could do? I could just capture here. He captures, I give a check and then pick up the bishop. So that's gonna... Now I'm gonna be up a piece that way. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better to capture with the queen. Yeah, the queen captures an f6. Could be more precise. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this. So this is what I was talking about. If it's gonna be a really quick game, we can play 2 games. Now the problem is, I believe he resigns now. Something went terribly wrong for him. I don't know how to play this with white or anything. I just decided not to play the expected moves, and turns out it was the correct way to play this. But I will check it after the game, so I know. Okay, so he just left. Obviously, he will now let his time run out. So we will have to wait an additional 73 seconds. Yeah, it was a sort of a rage quit. So So yeah, that's I would start the other game. I don't know if I can start the other game while this one is still being played. I could try. Okay, let's try it. Let's go. Create a game. 10 minutes per player. All right. While that game is still being on countdown. Yeah, we can claim a win in 45 seconds. And I think, yeah, well, okay, obviously we can do it. I thought maybe it would be some sort of a anti-cheating measure not to allow multiple windows to be open, but obviously not. Okay, so we have the second game against Dominic. Also from Croatia. Very nice. And he opens with e4. We're going to play c5. Let me just... I have to claim the victory here in 20 seconds. And he avoids any and all of my preparation. Yeah, let's just go. I could go g6. Yeah, he's probably expecting e6, so I'm going to go g6. All right, claiming the win in 5 seconds. Yeah, okay, claim victory. As he rage quit, so conveniently, we're gonna go bishop g7. We're gonna check out the first game after I finish this one. Just see what was the problem there. Yeah, okay, so obviously we want to play d5. We're gonna play knight h6 here. E5 will be played at some point, so we're gonna wait with everything. Okay, so he wants to play g4 as well. He's gonna be very... It's gonna be a sharp game right from the start. Or he might not go for g4. Yeah, he's gonna... Okay, let's play knight f6. Sorry, knight c6. And okay, so g4 is there, obviously. We have to make some room for our knight. We could throw in an f5. I mean, it could be pretty crazy, but... Yeah, I'm guessing it could be done. Huh. Yeah, we'll just make room for our knight. Nothing spectacular. All right, so I'm not really doing all that much this game. I'm merely reacting and putting pieces on some optimal squares. Okay, so g5. He's gonna play h4 next, and now is the time to strike. Okay, so he's preparing castles queenside. He doesn't want to just be attacking. He also wants to be... Okay, I could play f5 now. Play f5 now, he'll probably play e5. And then we have a pretty bad setup. And if we play e5, preparing f5, if e5, he probably just goes f5 first. So we could play... Yeah, we could play d6. Just a nice calm move to have everything ready. And now we actually can play f5 next. He'll probably develop the bishop just... No, he goes for the... He charges forward right away. Alright, so we could eliminate one of the pieces here. He's the one that's attacking, so, you know, we should trade as much as possible. Okay, so now he just blunders the game, which is, you know, not the best. Yeah. Okay, so we just capture here with check. We capture the bishop next. Do we need to? Now it's just about trading down as many pieces as possible. It doesn't matter which one we capture. We can capture this one with check, and now we just go back, or we do something else first. Nah, going back is fine. Yeah, going back is fine. He will push some pawns, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it was okay, he still does have some pressure in front of my king. I'm not very worried about that. Yeah, he can push the pawn, obviously. So we're just gonna remaneuver our knight. So he will capture and then obviously threaten the h7 pawn. We need a way to make sure the h7 pawn is defended. And that will be by moving the knight. If he captures once, yeah, I'm not gonna be fast enough. So we need a different plan on how to do it. Yeah, definitely a different plan. Okay, what's the cleanest way to handle this? I'm guessing h6. Yeah, looks weird to be putting stuff to be opening up the h file like this, but yeah, it has to be done. Yeah, now we get the f file, which is very nice, and he captures here, and now we just move our bishop, and that's all there is to it. Of course, we're not gonna capture this. We're just gonna move our bishop somewhere here. That's a good square for the bishop. And now we get our other pieces into the game. So the h-pawn will be sort of a shield that defends us from his own pieces. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. All right. Now we're gonna... I think this could be over very fairly quickly. So we're gonna analyze the first game just to see where my opponent messed up so bad. And obviously there's not much to analyze this game. I believe my opponent was better at some point, but yeah, I think I can even just capture this. Should be perfectly fine. Yeah, we can even advance the pawn, just win the bishop. He will probably get the knight into the game. Advancing to h7, I don't see it doing all that much. Yeah, okay, this is resigns for him, but yeah, I think h6 move was key. Without the h6 move, it doesn't matter that he blundered a piece. It'd still be okay. So where is the finishing maneuver? He wants to capture this, so probably just knight f6. Knight f6 with a queen fork if he goes here. Like if the queen is here, it's a skewer, but if he captures, then rook to g4 is a fork. Rook to g fork. That's nice. Okay, so he attacks the rook. Many good moves here are possible. We could even just capture this and then take the rook. I think that could be the fastest way to do it. Or no, if I capture, he actually could capture with the queen here. And then we have to further calculate, do we have checkmate or not? Rook here, delivers check. Yeah, it could be could be a very nice checkmate. Like I capture with the knight here, he captures this, I give a check. He goes here. If he goes to the h file, then I just capture the rook. There's no problem there. So he will have to bring the king to g1, and then I land the knight f3 check. And then he goes to the h file, and then queen captures is checkmate. Or no, now that my knight is here, he can actually go to the f file. Oh, but then I captured rook with check. Yeah, it works. It works. It's unnecessary, but yeah, I thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's go here. Let's give a nice check. Let's give the second check. Oh no, I miscalculated. Yeah, the rook is actually on f2. It's gonna be much simpler than I thought. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, good game. And there seems to be a mailman here, so I will analyze this the next time I play a Leeches game. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed it. See you.